What's up, guys? I am currently in the podcast room. I'm about to give you a tour of the podcast room for the first time ever. This is like a secret room in my house. I've never given a tour of this room. I've never even really filmed in this room except for the podcast. You guys have all been begging to see the podcast room, so I'm about to show the podcast room. Before I do, I need you all to do me a huge favor. Do me a solid. Down below, click subscribe, and then you click the little bell. There's like a little bell. You have to click that and click it so that you can get notified, because apparently when you click the subscribe button, it means kind of it only works if you push the bell button. And I'm doing a little testy test because I've been chatting with the people at YouTube and I want to see if this actually works. So please, everyone, if you are a follower of mine, if you've ever watched my videos, if you like me at all, please. Why am I suddenly talking like Miranda? Can we please cancel me? You guys, just do this. Do me a solid. Just try it. Just click subscribe and then click all notifications, like click the bell and be like, yes, I want all the notifications. That way you actually are notified when I post new videos. I want to see if this works. I want to see if this fixes the issues that we've been having over here. So thank you. Do that. Now let's get into the video. Oh, hey guys, it's me, Colleen Ballinger. Welcome to my crib. Just kidding, this isn't my crib. This is just the podcast room. A lot of you have been asking for a tour of the podcast room. My husband and I have a podcast together. My husband is currently on set as an actor on a television show. It's very exciting, so he's actually on set right now. But I still wanted to show you guys this cool podcast room, even though he's not here. He doesn't get to join in on the fun. Let's go, guys. This is the podcast room. So this room is actually not finished, so I feel kind of weird showing it to you like a tour of the room when it's not even done. It's a work in progress. So basically, after I kicked my best friend Corey out of my house, he's filming. After Corey and I had a huge fight and decided we weren't gonna be friends anymore, and I kicked him out of this room, we immediately turned it into our movie room. Disclaimer, trigger warning, that was all a joke, we're friends. Watch the other video of us explaining it. But anyway, this is our like movie room, guest room, hangout room that we are now transforming into our podcast room. So come take a look. So it's all over the place. Basically, this board is a corner you might have seen in the podcast room. And on this wall, what you usually see is this Miranda board. So we shove this Miranda board over there in this corner, and then we sit here and we pull this thing here, and then we do our podcast over here. That's how it usually goes. But we're currently in the process of moving all of that. Before the podcast, this was just our movie room, our cozy guest movie room. This board was not here, and we just had the music instruments hanging on the wall, and we have this projector here, and it projects onto this wall, movies, because this is our cozy couch and it opens up, and underneath here is a big cozy bed, so we can cuddle in a cozy bed and watch movies on the wall. This is where family and friends sleep usually when they stay here. So yeah, let's take a look at the details of the room. Come on in. So for now, our podcast setup is like a disaster, all these cords. It's much more organized when we're actually doing the podcast, but it's on our piano bench. So we're waiting on our furniture that we're actually going to use for the podcast. And we're gonna probably put like a little desk over here because we're going to start shooting the podcast this week. And this is what you'll see in the background of our podcast from now on, but we haven't moved things around yet. So let me show you what we got. First, I'll take you through our musical instruments. This is a ukulele. Nothing exciting about it. This is a guitar my brother made for me. He has a YouTube channel where he makes guitars from scratch. And he made this for me when I was in New York City a year and a half ago doing Waitress on Broadway. So he painted this by hand to look like a pie, which I thought was super cool. It's an electric guitar. He literally made it from scratch, like everything about it. This is Eric's electric guitar and Eric's acoustic guitar. And normally, like I said, this wood board wall is not here, but it's here right now because this is currently where we're filming the podcast. Over here we have a fake plant for
aesthetic.
And we have this projector. It's actually a really, really nice projector. Flynn calls this room the row room, the big row room, because he calls videos rows for some reason, and he likes to get cozy, as he says it. It's cozy. He likes to get cozy on the couch and watch a big row. So this is the big row room. So this wall is where we watch movies. So we keep it blank because we watch movies on this wall, we project movies on this wall, but also this is where Eric films his auditions. So we needed a blank wall in our house because he films auditions very, very often. Here comes the projector. But underneath where we watch movies and film auditions is this little entertainment center. What do you call these things? I don't know. But it generally always has trucks and toys on it for Flynn, because sometimes we'll come in here to work or do something and Flynn will come with us and he will play with his truck. So here are some of his trucks. We also have some books down here. We have obviously a Broadway book because me. We have a Wes Anderson book, movie books, just Eric loves cool like vintage books about the arts, like about Hollywood and whatever. And then I made this for Eric a while ago with Flynn. That's Flynn's little hand and we made a little succulent. Isn't that cute? Why is it just like in here, like thrown about?
Does this not mean anything to him?
I'm just kidding. Half the stuff that they've given me is all over the floor, I'm sure. Nothing. There's one singular hair in that drawer. Oh, my music books. Here's some of my piano book theater collection. Leave a comment below. Do you have any of these? Like, I feel like if you are a theater kid, or if you've ever been in a voice lesson, you have had one of these, the Singer Musical Theater Anthology books. Oh my God, I have every single one. Or like the Contemporary Broadway book, like, these are all like must-haves. We've got Spelling Bee, Avenue Q, Tick Tick Boom, Monty Python Spam-A-Lot, I Love You, You're Perfect Now Changed. Do you guys know any of these shows? Beauty and the Beast, obviously. We have Waitress, Fame, Les Mis, Thoroughly Modern Millie, Into the Woods. Like, ugh, this isn't even my full collection, you guys. This is just like a handful of my books. Like, not to brag, but like I kind of have every musical theater songbook that has ever been invented. So you wish you were as cool as me. All right, so this is what our movie looks like. Hold on, I'll show you what it looks like when we watch a movie in here. It's not interesting to you? You don't like this one? So this is what it looks like in here. So you like get cozy, and then the wall has like, it's a really nice projection, really nice sound. It's just great, especially at night when it's all dark in here. But the projector's really good if you're looking.
Oh, I'm accidentally zooming in on my face. Sorry, did not mean to do that.
If you guys are looking for a good projector, this is not a sponsorship, it's not an ad, I wish it was. But this projector that we have, it's like really amazing. And even when it's bright outside, like it's really, really clear and crisp. You don't have to have the lights off to watch stuff. Like you have the lights fully on in the room and you can still see the projection beautifully. Not a sponsorship. I don't know anyone at this company. We just really like this projector. But yeah, it's wonderful. And it's a small room, and the fact that it even gets that big on the wall in such a small room is pretty cool. So yeah, we love the movie room slash podcast room. Corey, hide, hurry, we're in a fight. We're not friends, get out of here. And over here on this wall, we've put some of our favorite accomplishments in our careers. So obviously we have Haters Back Off Season 1 and Season 2, the posters for those. I love this poster of Season 1 because they did such a good job making my face look so gross. Like, I think it's so cool. But if you get really close, they like detailed all of like the peach fuzz on my face and like the spit in my mouth. They added lipstick to my teeth. Like that was not there. They added all of that. When they first sent me photos for poster options for Haters Back Off, they had like smoothed my skin, because that's what they do to girls in Hollywood, is they try to make you look flawless. And I was like, no, do the opposite. And so they did. They like added peach fuzz and all that stuff to, they didn't add it, they just defined it. I just think that's super cool. Here is Haters Back Off Season 2. We actually had a couple different poster options for this one. We couldn't really decide, but we ended up choosing this one. I really like it. I was on the cover of Variety magazine. This was one of the scariest days of my life, was doing this photo shoot. I was very, very nervous. Eric was in a movie last year called Man Camp. This is the signed poster. He was on a TV show called Stalker. He was incredible in this. And then I, of course, was on Broadway. So this is one of Eric's tickets from when he saw the show. Here's me and Todrick Hall. This is the playbill, my first playbill. And this photo of me as Dawn. Oh my gosh, what a dream come true. This is a candle that I think smells like actual heaven. Like if I get to heaven, if that happens for me and it doesn't smell like this, I want a refund. Why does it smell so good? It's bergamot and clementine. Smell this, Corey.
It's good.
It's good, right?
But what's a bergamot?
I don't know what a bergamot is. It smells amazing. I just want this on my body.
I just want this on my body.
And we have this cute little picture of Flynn and Eric. Eric took this for me once when I was like having a bad day and like gave me a little card from Flynn and him, and I just think it's very cute. Here is our workstation. So this is where we print things. As you can see, this is a printer. Is this fascinating? This is the computer for like podcasts, Eric's auditions, stuff like that. We have my books here. Here's my books. This is actually something that Eric made. He found this like Shakespeare weird thing, and then he ended up like spray painting it to make it look like marble and stuff. Eric loves Shakespeare. He was part of like a Shakespeare group, went to school for Shakespeare. He did some like Shakespeare conservatory thing. I don't freaking know, but he is very good at that kind of, he's an incredible actor, but he also loves Shakespeare. He's very good at Shakespeare. He also loves these. This is his Shakespeare books. He has more, but these are the two he has on display. And I love this. This is my prized joy and possession. So of course it has to be displayed with his prized joy and possession. So this is Eric's and this is mine. And if you don't know what this is, it does this. Oh my God. You guys have no idea. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Yes. Oh, that is so good. And up here we have my Escape the Night poster from season 4. I was also in season 3. Cartoon of me from when I was in Angry Birds. I was in Angry Birds 2. Over here we have a photo of Eric when he was in Mistresses. Eric was in a TV show called Mistresses as a series regular, and he was also in Romeo and Juliet, so there's a poster up there of that. There's still stuff we're missing of some of our favorite accomplishments. I was in Wreck-It Ralph 2. I want to put a poster of that up. Escape the Night 3. There's a bunch of stuff, and Eric was in a lot more stuff too, so we have a lot more work to do in this room, but this is the beginning stages. And he recently put plants on the wall because he thought it looked cool. That's fun. He also like, there's a way to plug, hold on. Oh, it is, see, he put little lights, so it'll be all cute and lit up. Is that cute? And then over here, behind my Miranda wall, is where I keep some of my merch. So we've got the California hoodies, we've got Miranda shirts, and we've got the tie-dye Miranda shirts and the No Sleep Club shirts, and the red Miranda hoodies. Up here we have more No Sleep Club theater kit. I don't have a lot of theater kits because I wear them all the time. A lot of them are in my actual closet. Just so y'all know, I am not the person who ships out all of the merch, and I bought this. I purchased these. My merch company sends me a few items so that I can take pictures with them and stuff, but then if I want more, which I always want extra to give to family and friends, I buy them. So, like the No Sleep Club merch I bought and I waited over a month to receive, so. Anyway, we also have a little bathroom up here. Probably dirty, I don't know what's in here. It's not clean enough for me. But yeah, this is the movie room slash guest room slash podcast room. It is a work in progress, but there have been so many people requesting that I give you a tour of the podcast room. So even though it's not done, this is what it looks like right now. And I will show it to you guys maybe when it's fully finished. I can give you another tour, but right now this is where we're at. But it's a really fun, cozy little room. We like just hanging out in here, watching movies, working. We sometimes will have date night in here, eat dinner in here. It's just like a cute, cozy little place to hang. So yeah. We love it. Okay, I don't know why I keep doing that, but you need to cancel me. So I hope you guys like this podcast room. I love it in here. It's cozy, it's aesthetically pleasing. Like over here, I'm like, I'm just like a hipster, whatever. And over here, I'm like, I'm just a cozy mom with my dog. And then over here, I'm like, I'm a podcaster. And then over here, I'm like, I'm an accomplished woman. So everywhere in the room is like a different feel, a different vibe. I love it. So if you guys like this, please subscribe to this channel and subscribe to the podcast channel if you want to hear me and Eric make fun of each other every single week. You can do that by subscribing to the podcast channel and also subscribing to the podcast on all the places you can listen to podcasts. There's like Apple Podcasts and Spotify. I'm actually, I don't know how any of those things work, but you're supposed to do those things. Period. All right, love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.
You can relax. Colleen and Eric have a podcast. The world is scary and we're locked in our home, but now we have big microphones, so you can relax. That's the name of our podcast.